Hello everyone, welcome to Carolina Girl Wreath. Teresa here. Today I'm going to be doing just a short, simple video, simple as I can get it. I was cleaning out my wreath room today. I'm telling you the stuff I found. And I have no more room, so I had to do something. So anyway, I come across a couple of items I'm going to use today. But first of all, let me welcome everybody. My subscribers and friends, hey buddies, thank you for joining me again. And any newbies, welcome to my channel. And I hope that you will like this video. And if you do, at the end, please would you hit like, maybe subscribe, I appreciate it. And share it. I'm just trying to get my channel built up, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so what we're doing today, I found this little grapevine wreath in my stash of junk in my closet. And I was going to start, my granddaughter went last her some time, make her a little thing for how, but I made her something else. So I said, I've got to use this little wreath. This is a little, I think it's 10, 12-inch wreath. Let's see, make sure. Okay, it's a 12-inch grapevine. Okay, and so I'll just come up with a little something here I'm going to put together. So maybe it'll turn out right. We'll see. Okay, so what you're going to need if you want to make something like this is just get you a 12-inch grapevine wreath, just a small one, because this is going to be like for a kid would be nice, or just hang somewhere small area in your home. Okay, and then all we're going to really need on our wreath here, I've done got four pipe cleaners on one side, and I placed them 4 inches apart. Okay. Then I found my scrap box, and I don't like throwing stuff away, especially mesh, because you know how much it costs. So I found some mesh, and I thought I can make something with this. And I've seen a few tutorials where people's done that. So I found this piece here I'm going to use. It's just deco mesh. And I get most of my craft outlet, girl. If y'all don't know, I shop craft outlet a lot. So I've got this piece here, and you're going to need, this was about like 40-something inches long, but I cut it to 30 inches. So just, you can either use, this was 21 inch, you can use 21 inch or 10 inch mesh. And just so you cut it to about 30 inches is what I'm going to be working with. Okay, 30 inches of your mesh here. So that's a big scrap piece. And then this is what I'm working with for the sign. Cute little thing I found another day. Happened to buy it at the Dollar Tree. I said, that'd be perfect on that little grapevine wreath. So if you like gnomes, there's a little gnome ghost. We're going to use him. And then just very few ribbons. I'm using 3 pairs of ribbons, these colors. Orange, black stripe, and the black with the white on it. Just using 3 pair. So you'll need 6 ribbons, 3 of each color you choose. And then for the bow at the end I'm going to put on, you'll need 2. I'm going to just use, I'm going to make 2 tails. Okay, it's going to be kind of a different wreath. 2 tails, and I cut these at 20 inches a piece. So if you have 2 picked out you want to use, 20 inches a piece. I chose these 2. And then I'm going to make a little 4-loop bow to go on top of those tails. So that's really all you need. I thought maybe I might at the end throw these on, these little decor I found, just to add a little something extra for fun. Some purple pumpkins and a little orange one. Okay, so that's all we're going to need today for this little simple wreath for some little kid, okay? Or maybe even yourself. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so just take your grapevine wreath, and like I said, I placed my pipe cleaners. Since my gnome's going to go on my right side, and I think they look so pretty placed on the sides like that. Most of the wreaths you see like that. So I put my 4 pipe cleaners on the left side or either side, measured 4 inches apart. Okay, and they're tied on with a little dab of glue if you want to do that, or if you don't, you can take them off for future use. Okay, so what I'm going to do with my 30-inch mesh here, I'm actually just going to make a couple little poofs to go on here. Let's see, where's the part I cut? Okay. Now all we're going to do, like like we'd be making a regular poof, if anybody's never made a poof. If you're a first-time viewer on this and never made a poof, this is just going to be 3 poofs, but you'll get the idea. So I'm just going to take the end of your mesh, scrunch it up. Okay, scrunch it all the way to the end. Make sure your sides are under, or the ends are under there. Okay, and then you're just going to have your little tail like that, and I always kind of just cut mine off a little bit, straggly. Now all we're going to do here, I'm just going to place her in my top pipe cleaner. Just place her in about 1/2 inch into it. Okay. Twist her in pretty good. Okay, then I'm going to go on and make my poofs. So you're going to end up with 3 poofs out of this 30-inch material, mesh. Okay, so on to the next one. Oh, and one thing about the poofs here, I'm just doing 7 inches, okay? Just 7 inches. Because it's a small wreath, so just 7 inches. Okay. So I made my first one here, and I'm just picking it up here, putting it in my pipe cleaner. Don't worry about pulling it out or nothing yet. Okay, then we're going on to our next poof. Hope everybody's doing okay today. We're still fighting some more heat, and I know you guys are too. I don't know, I'm telling you. Today, for us here in North Carolina where I live, today, so far is the record hit. It's almost 100. So I know you guys have probably got it worse than I have some places, but pray we get some relief soon. Okay, so make another poof, 7 inches. Now I'm going to take this, where this poof's on the inside, I'm going to take this poof and twist it out. Can you tell how I'm twisting out there to the outside of the wreath? And then going to tie it in with the poof going to the outside of the wreath. That makes sense. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about when I get it in and show you. So see, I got one going in, one's going in the wreath, and one's going out. So you can tell if you saw it in person in front of you. But okay, so our last poof here is going to go back into the wreath. Okay, another 7-inch one. Now you're going to have a little tail left on this, but I want one on it. And I'll show you what I mean there. Just tie your poof in. Okay. So see, there's our poofs and my little tail that I've got left. Can you see that, guys? See if you can see it, get them. Okay. But I've got the little tail left, and I want to leave that. I mean, I think that you can cut it off, your option, your choice, but I'm going to leave mine. I like it hanging down like. Just gives a different look. Okay, just any stragglies, just cut them off. But okay, so there we go there. That's all we done. And normally on my wreaths now, when I make poofs, I pull them out. But this one, I'm not pulling my poofs out. Because I like the way that they look like they're, you know, they're just, they're staggered. Two's in, one's out. But I just like it better just left like it is. Just naturally how it made it. Just like that. Okay? So now I'm going in with my ribbons that I chose. Let's see. Same as usual, I've got 12-inch ribbons. Pinch them in the middle. Already ducktail. And if you don't have a ducktail, fold the ends and cut from the wired edge in to the crease, slanted. That's how I was taught. From the wired edge to you, facing you, and cutting to the crease. Okay? So, simple, really easy to do. Okay, so just going with the ribbon, starting up here at the first place. See, that's going to cover where we got our mesh started. Twist it around pretty good. Now, if you want to, if you're making this wreath, you can leave your pipe cleaner if you want, just like on the wreaths. Stand in or trim them. But I'm gonna go ahead and take them, just trim them, put them under the bow here. They don't really need to be trimmed. Just wrap them under your ribbon, your bow ribbon. Okay. And just pull them apart like you would on your wreath. And go on with the others. Let's see. Guys, if anybody new is watching the first time, happen to run up on this, I thank you so much. I do have a monthly giveaway. I ask please that you be a subscriber. It's my way of showing that I do appreciate you. And if you'll go under my tutorial, there is, cut this in off some, it's too long. There is, the rules about what to do, okay? I appreciate it so much. We got one coming up here too, next Thursday. Can't believe how fast August has flown by. And then our, let's see. And the tail I left down here at the bottom, like, that's where we're going to have our, the big bow, the bigger bow. Okay. But this is just something to do. Like I said, I've got a bunch of scraps. You can do a lot with your scraps, guys. There's a bunch I don't know how to do, but I seen one tutorial a while back, and I said I was going to try this one day. The lady actually, and this was in the beginning when I started and all, I don't remember who she was, but she had a box of scraps of mesh, and she took it and made a Halloween wreath with all kinds of different color mesh. I mean, they didn't even match, but they looked good. So that's the way she did her scraps. So, you know, you never know when you might need a piece. And I think this little wreath here might make for my little grandson. Put it on his door. I mean, he don't know, but he likes to look at pretty stuff. Little Mason's 15 years old. 15 months. Lord. Okay, guys. Okay, so here she is with the ribbons on now. Okay, looking pretty. Okay, so now we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put my little friend on here. And this is what I use, guys. If you can see, these are called little mount adhesives. Hardware mount adhesives. And I got mine on Amazon. You can get different choices, different sizes and prices. They just stick on, which I do glue still. And they have holes in them, you know, so just that way you slide your pipe cleaner through and he's ready to go on. Okay? So we're just going to place him here on the side. Side away from the ribbons. And all you're just doing is simply just tying him around with your pipe cleaner. Where you want him. Around. I know a lot of people like gnomes. I'm not a big gnome fan. I mean, they're cute now. I just never have really kind of got into them. You just twist it around there to where you've got him where you want him. Okay. I'll show you in a minute the full thing when we get done. Okay, now all I'm going to do is, let's see, I'm going to go ahead with my bows down here at the bottom, my bow. I'm making a 4-loop bow. And guys, I'm going to surprise you. and I'm probably, if I mess up, then please just forgive me. I'm going to attempt to make a little 4-loop bow by hand. I have been practicing, so I ain't got it perfect, but you know what? It's going to do okay for this little wreath. Okay, so what I've decided to do, I went ahead and made my tails. Okay, I've made my tails separate at 20 inches long. And then I just take them here. Let's see, I'm going to put the orange one on the bottom. And I've just got 2, but I'm going to make 1 bow. So decide which one you want to make your bow with, if you do a wreath like this one. Or, you know, however you want. But since I'm going to make my bow with this color here, because it's got purple in it, and there's a little purple in my gnome sign. So that's going to be my bow tail, and this is not. So I'm going to put this in on the bottom first. So just take it where you've halved it and put it down here in your bottom pipe cleaner. Okay, give it a few twists. And she's in. And then the other one, same thing. Let's put her on top of that one. A few twists. Put the bow on here in a minute. Okay. So here we go. We're going to try what I can do, guys. See. Okay, so I'm making just a little small bow to go on top of that tail. So I'm just going to do about a, go here and measure. I think I want, just do like a little 5-inch bow. So I'm going to take my end of the ribbon here, come down to where 5 inches was. Okay. I'm going to pinch it there. I'm trying, guys. So if this don't turn out too good, I'm sorry, but for this little wreath, it's going to be fine. Okay. Just going to twist it here so I can, or, let's see, hold on. Okay. We'll bring me another loop up here. 5 inches. Same thing, cross another one, pinch it between my fingers. Okay. Okay, again, I'm going to come back on this side. 5 inches, or you can just eyeball it, because if you're that good, you can eyeball it. Just try to keep them between your fingers here. I know some people do it good with that, but like I say, this is just, I'm new with this, and I'm going to try. Still have to practice. And then for the last loop, measure 5 and come back. Okay, now that I've got my loops done, take my little zip tie here. Let's see what she looks like. It's just easy to grab like this and put them all instead of a pipe cleaner. Just take your little zip tie, but you can use a pipe cleaner. And let's see. Come on now. Okay, bear with me, guys. And I just want to slide her up there and zip her. Okay. Okay, so let's see what I got here. I do see one's a little bigger than the other, so we're going to take care of that. Just work with them. Okay, like I said, guys, this is my first one, but for this little wreath, I did try. See, I think my fingers moved on me. My ribbons moved on me while I was. Okay. So, there's my little 4-loop bow. What you think, guys? Is it okay for this little wreath? I feel you. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it off here. Since I've already got a tail. Uh-oh. And just take her. I'm going to place her on the two tails here. Kind of give her a couple of twists and then just tuck her under. Now I think I'll let my fingers, I gotta learn how to hold my ribbon in my hand, and then maybe I can get this better. But hey, I won't never get it till I try, right? Okay, so I'm gonna show this. So there she is. Got the bow on. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing with the tails now a little different, okay? Y'all might know about this, some of you, but I'm gonna crimp them. Well, I am the top one. Let's do the top one. I'm gonna crimp the top one. And all I'm going to do is just start at the top, and I'm going to go like I'm, I guess to say folding it up. Folding it to the top, go down a little bit to the top, like an accordion. Just kind of grabbing the sides of the ribbon and folding it up. Folding it up. So it makes like an accordion look. I'll have to show you in a minute how. Fold it up, fold it up. You're just putting your fingers under and fingers on top, and like you're taking it and pinching it up. Pinching it up, like when you get through, you're going to have that accordion look. Can you see what I'm talking about? How it's crimped. So I crimped that one, and on this one here, I'm just going to curl it a little bit. Give it a little curl look. Okay. Now I'm just ready to throw in my little accessories here. Throw my little accessories. Pull out our loop some. Everybody, it's Friday. I hope you have a great weekend, everybody. And I was just wanted to get on here and just do a little something simple when I was cleaning out and found all this stuff. And I just wanted to stay in touch with you. And I just appreciate y'all so much. I'm babysitting after a while, so I got to get prepared for that too. Lord, I'm getting too old for that, y'all. I'm serious. I love to death. I think y'all can relate to it. But okay, so I'm just going to take my little pumpkins now I chose. And I was going to pin them down in here, but I think I'm just going to throw a little glue on top of this. The little pins I was using is not the best. I'm going to have to find some way to do that better. So I'm just going to, because when we're hanging the wreath up, I'm going to place the pumpkin kind of just on the top of the branches here. Or the branches, the grapevine wreath. A little bit. Okay. And you can do whatever you want to put on here for decor. This just make, I just thought, like I said, this little, I didn't know what to do with this little grapevine wreath, and I just, so I thought, hey, just make a little simple, maybe just a little wreath for a child or something. Now, if those don't stand too good, I think there's a way, my friend Joyce told me on here, my wreath buddy, how to put them in with a pick or something, but I'm out of my little floral things that I use to stick in. But we're just going to go with that. And then I'm going to place the little funny one here down at the bottom. Some glue in it. And I'm kind of going to put him up on the inside of it, because he'll be, you can see him when you look down at him. I'll show you here in a minute. Okay, let me show you guys. Okay, so what you think? Okay, everyone, here she is. Just a cute little simple wreath. Nothing to it. On a grapevine wreath. And I just used a piece of 30-inch mesh I had found in my scraps. Little sign and some pumpkins and a few ribbon. What little child wouldn't like that? Okay, be right back. So everyone, thank you for just watching this little short video, and I do appreciate you all that did. And I just want to say, being Friday, have a great weekend, everyone. Keep safe, whatever you do. Be kind wherever you go, and be happy. Be happy for yourself. Okay? And I love you all. And if I don't see you this weekend, I got a surprise in the next tour I'm doing. Okay? So I love you guys, every one of you. Till next time, bye-bye.